So next question is an integration question. We start off by integrating this. Now, when you integrate 4, you add 1 to the power, so it's x4, and you divide by the new power, which is another 4, and then the two 4s will cancel, leaving x4. If you differentiate x4, it turns back into 4x3, so you know you're correct. Next thing, add a power onto this, so it's going to be 6x2, but once again, you're dividing by the new power, and 6 divided by 2 is 3. So it's going to get your 3x squared. Then add an x onto 10, and don't forget your c value. Okay, good job. Now, the next question. Part of a cubic function is shown below, not drawn to scale. The x-axis cuts the x-axis at 3 points. A is equal to 2, 0. We don't know what b and c are. Given that the first derivative is 6x squared minus 54x plus 109, find f of x. Now remember, you integrate to go from a differentiated function back into the original. Okay, so what we're claiming is that if we integrate this, we should get what's here. But we're going to have to prove that. Okay, so once again, do what we did last time. Put x3 and divide by the new power. And then 6 divided by 3 is 2. So we have 2x squared. That's our first thing we got. When we integrate 54x, we put 54 squared and we divide it by 2. And then 54 divided by 2 will be 27. That's your 27x squared. And then when you integrate 109, you just get 109x. Now you're going to get your c value. Okay? But there is a way around this. What we need to do is we need to use our value to 0, which means when the x value equals 2, the y value must equal 0. So let's find that out. So y is 0. It's going to be 2 times 2 cubed minus 27 times 2 squared plus 109 times 2 plus c. And what we're going to get here is 16 and 4 times 27 minus 108 plus 2 times 109, which is obviously 218, plus c. Now c will cause all of this to be equal to 0. So we got our 16 minus our 108 plus our 218. We got 126. 0 equals 126 plus c. And then c therefore must be equal to minus 126, which is what we predicted. So therefore f of x, or your y value, therefore f of x equals 2x cubed minus 27x squared plus 109x minus 126. And that's easy peasy. Right, let's move on. Find the corners of B and C. Okay. B and C is where it cuts the axis. Okay. So I'll show you what we're going to do for that now in a second. Just going to grab this formula. Okay, and bring it to the next page. And we're about to use a factor term to get this. Okay, so this will be quite important. Paste here. Now, we're going to get this, and we want to find out the other 2 points it hits the axis. So if x equals 2 is a factor, then if x equals 2 is a root, then x minus 2 equals 0 is a factor. So this means that this will long divide by x minus 2. And we do divide, multiply, subtract, and drop. So divide means 2x squared divided by x is 2x cubed divided by x is 2x squared. Multiply, and we get 2x cubed minus 4x squared. Subtract, change any pluses into minuses and minuses into pluses. The 2x cubed cancel, and we end up getting minus 23x squared. Drop the 109x, like so, and go again. So we're going to divide minus 23 by x. So that will give us minus 23x. We multiply. So we multiply minus 23x by x, and we get minus 23x squared. We multiply this minus 23 by the minus 2 to get plus 46x. Then we multiply everything by minus to get a plus and a minus. And 109 minus 46, it's going to be 63. So it's going to be 63x and minus 126. Now, when we do this, it goes in 63 times because 63x divided by x is 63. Okay, so we multiply this out and we get 63x minus 126, and then we do minus and plus and we get 0. Now, the deal is that what we're claiming is that this yellow part here is the same as the green part multiplied by the blue part. In the same way that 12 divided by 4 equals 3, we're claiming that 3 multiplied by 4 gives you 12. So what we're claiming is that when we're solving this equation, I'm just going to revolve this out, when we're claiming that we're going to solve this equation equal to 0, we're now claiming that it's x minus 2. We're claiming all of this as well. And we're claiming that when you multiply the two down by each other, they're equal to that yellow part and equal to 0. And we already know that x minus 2 equals 0, and we know that x equals 2. What we're going to have to figure out is how to solve this. You could probably do the minus b formula, where a is equal to 2, b is equal to minus 23, and c equals 63, because we're going to solve this part equal to 0 right now. So we'll probably do the minus b formula. Okay, and then minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So we're going to get 23 plus or minus 23 squared minus 4 times 2 times 63 all over 2 times 2. So we get 23 plus square root minus 23 squared minus 4 bracket 2 bracket 63 all over 2 times 2. And we get x equals 7. There's one answer. And then the second answer would be x equals 4.5. And from the graph, you're trying to find out the coordinates. So if you go back to the graph here, B would be 4.5 and 0, and C would be 7, 0, because it has to be closer to the axis. So that's always 4.5 and 7. I think that's all about question 4 now. Yep.